Success is not something you chase randomly. It is something you prepare for intentionally. And the most powerful place to begin that preparation is in the first few minutes of your morning. According to Tony Robbins' philosophy, the way you start your day determines the emotional, mental, and physical state you carry into every decision, every action, and every interaction. Most people wake up already stressed, already reactive, already behind, checking their phones, replaying yesterday's problems, and unconsciously programming their minds for anxiety and mediocrity. But elite performers, world-class leaders, and high achievers do something radically different. They prime their nervous system before the world has a chance to influence them. This is where the 10-minute morning routine becomes a weapon for success, not because it is long or complicated, but because it is intentional, focused, and emotionally powerful. Tony Robbins teaches that success is 80% psychology and only 20% mechanics. You can have the best strategies in the world, but if your emotional state is weak, unfocused, or fearful, you will sabotage yourself. Morning priming works because it puts you into a peak state, a state of gratitude, certainty, energy, and purpose before the day throws challenges at you. Instead of reacting to life, you start directing it. In just 10 minutes, you can reset your identity, reconnect with your goals, and activate the confidence required to perform at your highest level. The first step of this routine begins with breath and movement because your physiology controls your psychology. Tony Robbins often says, emotion is created by motion. When you change how you breathe and how you move, you instantly change how you feel. Deep, rhythmic breathing combined with light physical movement floods your body with oxygen, increases blood flow, and signals to your nervous system that you are safe, strong, and energized. This is not meditation for relaxation. This is activation. It wakes up your brain, sharpens your focus, and prepares you to think clearly. Even 2 minutes of intentional breathing can break stress patterns that have been running unconsciously for years. Once your body is activated, the next step is gratitude, and this is where the real transformation begins. Gratitude is not just a positive emotion, it is a powerful neurological state that dissolves fear, anxiety, and anger. It is impossible to feel grateful and fearful at the same time. Tony Robbins emphasizes that gratitude shifts your brain from survival mode into creative mode. In this moment, you focus intently on 3 things you are deeply grateful for, not casually, but emotionally. You see them, feel them, and experience them as if they're happening now. This trains your brain to look for abundance instead of problems, solutions instead of excuses, and opportunity instead of limitation. After gratitude comes vision and intention, the step that separates dreamers from achievers. This is where you mentally rehearse the person you are becoming. You see yourself showing up with confidence, discipline, and certainty throughout the day. You visualize key moments, conversations, decisions, work sessions, and you see yourself winning internally before anything happens externally. Tony Robbins calls this conditioning your identity. When you repeatedly visualize success, your brain begins to accept it as familiar, achievable, and normal. Over time, this rewires your beliefs and raises your standards. You stop asking, "Can I do this?" and start asking, "How can I do this better?" The final step of the 10-minute routine is commitment and purpose. This is where you remind yourself why today matters, not just what you want, but why you want it. Purpose fuels perseverance. When your actions are connected to something bigger than comfort, your family, your mission, your future, your motivation becomes unstoppable. You make a clear declaration. Today, I show up as my strongest self. These declarations are not affirmations spoken weakly. They are decisions made with certainty. Tony Robbins teaches that the quality of your life is shaped by the quality of your decisions, and this is where you decide who you are going to be before the day tests you. What makes this routine so powerful is not just what it includes, but what it replaces. It replaces mindless scrolling, negative news, and reactive thinking. It replaces stress with clarity, doubt with confidence, and hesitation with momentum. 10 minutes may seem small, but compounded daily, it becomes a massive force of transformation. Over weeks, you notice improved focus. Over months, your habits begin to align with your goals. Over years, your identity shifts from someone who hopes to succeed into someone who expects to succeed. The truth is, your mornings are not neutral. They either move you closer to your potential or further away from it. Every morning you wake up, you are casting a vote for the person you are becoming. Tony Robbins' 10-minute morning priming routine is not about perfection, it is about consistency. You do not need to feel motivated to do it, you do it to create motivation. You do not wait for confidence, you build it intentionally. And when you take control of your mornings, you take control of your life. Success is not reserved for the lucky or the gifted. It is built by those who master their state, their focus, and their standards, starting with how they begin each day. If you want to change your results, change your rituals. If you want to change your future, start by owning your morning. 10 minutes, one decision, a lifetime of impact.